Square Enix.
Yo, Square Enix made this game? Wild. It's been a really long time since I've seen that opening. Hello everyone, welcome. My name's Novaexplosion, in case you didn't know that. Welcome to Star Ocean Second Evolution, Star Ocean 2 Redux. I know what you're thinking, Nova, you played Second Story. I don't care, still Star Ocean 2, so this is still a Redux playthrough, very much. But there's a couple of things I want to go over before we start the game, so, you know, if you don't care about any of that, maybe I'll remember to put a timestamp for, like, hey, if you want to see me play the game and don't care about my spiel. But there's a bit I have to talk about because, like, there's a lot to say, whether it's about the game or the playthrough. First of all, it's no secret that this has been, like, a long time coming. And there were a couple of reasons for that. Mostly because I love Star Ocean 2. I really do. It's probably... I think after this playthrough, I'll have a better idea. By the way, I'm doing this so the opening doesn't keep playing. But I believe Star Ocean 2... was my favorite Star Ocean game. I think when I played it, because I played the PS1 version back in like 2018, that was like 4.5 years ago. It was the second thing I did for YouTube, so really early. Oh yeah, they play a second opening. I think I'll just talk over this opening, to be honest. Because it is just music, so I'll talk about it during this opening so you guys are getting stuff. I didn't know there were 2 openings to the game. But anyway, Star Ocean 2, very, very near and dear to my heart. I don't know if I like this or 3 more. What I do know is I love the combat of Star Ocean 3 more than 2. But I like the story and some of the characters of 2 more, so it's kind of a tie. Maybe when I replay this, I'll be like, yeah, 2 is definitely my favorite. But, point is, I love Star Ocean 2. This playthrough's been a long time coming. I know one of my most successful playthroughs was Star Ocean Till the End of Time, the Galaxy Redux I did. Like, I think it's been a year. It's been a year since that playthrough. It's on YouTube right now. Got like 157 parts or something like that. A lot of people found me through that playthrough, and also it just did really well. And I love that game. That game is great. It's not perfect though. It's got its problems. But yeah, so a lot of people really found me through my Star Ocean 3 playthrough. So, that is why I'm finally doing Star Ocean. I'm gonna go to the movie gallery just really quick, just so it doesn't keep playing the opening, because we saw both openings. But yeah, this has been a long time coming. It's been 4.5 years since I played the game. Quick little history about Star Ocean 2 and me. I played the PS1 version back in 2018. It might have been 2017, like late 2017. I don't know when I started YouTube, like October of 2017. It was right after Dragon Quest Heroes 2. I played it, and then I played Second Evolution like a year after, which is this version. I'll talk about the differences between the 2 in a bit. I played this version, and I loved it even more. Second Story was good, but man, Second Evolution was amazing. Really, really good. So I played this game a total of 3 times. I played Second Story once. There's 2 stories in this game. I played Claude's side, Second Story. Then I played Second Evolution, Rena's story. And then I played Second Evolution again, like a little after my first time with Second Evolution, Claude story. So I have played this 3 times. But even my last playthrough was back in 2019, but I haven't done a playthrough on the channel since 2018, so it's gonna be a fun time. I love this game. But now I want to talk really quickly about the differences between this and Second Story. So Star Ocean 2 released for the PS1. The key differences are this version is fully voice acted. There's voice acting in the cutscenes. The PS1 version had voice acting, but it was like only in battle, and it's like laughably bad that it's like really, really funny. So I would recommend, honestly, I'll probably leave a link to my Second Story playthrough. There's no commentary for it, but if you want to see how Second Story looks, I'll probably leave a link in the description about Second Story, and you could check that out, or just look it up, Star Ocean Second Story for the PS1. It's called Second Story on the PS1, and the PSP version Second Evolution, probably because it's a remake / enhanced port. So the PSP version added fully voice acting for the cutscenes. The voice actors are different because in the PS1 version, they were only in battles, and even then, they're not the same. They don't reprise their roles. They're like new voice actors. The gameplay is slightly altered. In the original, you can only do 1 combo attack, while in this game, you get like a 3-hit combo, kind of like a Tales game. So the combat's like slightly evolved. There are some locations and character names that are like changed or something, so we'll notice that as we play the game. I'll probably point out a lot of the differences as we play, and I think that's it. Oh, and there's cutscenes. There's like FMV, like animated cutscenes like we saw in the opening. The original didn't really have much of that. I think just the beginning and the end, and maybe somewhere in the middle there were cutscenes, but there are like new animated cutscenes for this game. A lot more too. And I think that's basically it. There were some drawbacks because this is on the PSP. A lot of people say like, oh, the PSP version kind of sucks. I love the PSP version. I really like the PS1 version for the charm because the art style in the PS1 version is pretty timeless and classic. I love it. And the voice acting like makes me laugh. But I also like these voice actors and I also like this gameplay. So I can't really choose. I think I'd rather just play Second Evolution. But there are some things in this game that I wish carried over from Second Evolution. Like, Second Evolution, I think, like, there's a little bit of a different art style with some of the items. It's kind of hard to explain, so I'll just point that out as we play. But yeah, that's pretty much all the differences that I'm going to talk about. I'll talk about more as we play the game. Oh, and Welch is a recruitable character in the PSP version, not in the PS1 version. That's another difference. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm excited to play Second Evolution yet again. But yeah, let's just dive into a new game. I am so ready. Sorry I rambled for so long. But, I had to get that out there because this playthrough's been a long time coming. And, also just a little insight, so. Okay, so the way Star Ocean 2 works, as you can see, you have Claude and Rena. You have 2 different stories, 2 different protagonists. The thing is, this is like a Judah Mila scenario. Kind of like Tales of Xillia. You will meet Claude and Rena in each of the stories. It's not like, hey, Rena will never appear in Claude's and vice versa. So this is just the perspective of the character you want to follow, and this is just who you're going to roam around as. Another thing I forgot to mention about Star Ocean 2 is there are recruitable characters. I think there are like 10 to 12 characters to recruit. You can only recruit 6 of them because Claude and Rena take up a slot each. So you have 8 party members, and you choose 6 characters to recruit. I think Rena gets a character she can only recruit, and Claude gets a character he can only recruit. And there's like little tie-ins, like you could recruit this character or this character. So it makes 2 playthroughs really, really interesting. If you like the game enough, you can just go back and play it. I'm gonna do Claude's side. As tempted as I am to do Rena's side, we're gonna see Rena and Claude's story. I'm gonna do Claude's because that's what my playthrough is based on. And hey, if this playthrough does really well, like I hope and think it will, I will consider doing a Rena story playthrough for the channel, like sometime after Star Ocean 6, Star Ocean 1, and 4 Redux. After all those, maybe I'll come back to this game again and do Rena's story, if there's enough fan demand for it. But for now, let's do Claude C. Kenny. I will read about both of them, actually. Claude is a 19-year-old son of Ronix J. Kenny, hero of the Pan-Galactic Federation, an Earthling and sign attending the Federation Academy. It troubles him that his life has been molded more by others than himself. I feel that. Rena Lamford, a free-spirited 18-year-old girl full of dreams and imagination. Rena is adept at unarmed combat and has the special ability to heal others. She lives in Arlia, located in the southern part of the planet Expel. But yeah, let's do it. Claude C. Kenny. I'm keeping his canon name. There's gonna be a cutscene here, so I'm gonna be quiet. Funhow, welcome to the stream. Yes, I'm not gonna say it out loud, but yes, this is the game with that statement. With what you said. This is the game you're thinking of, yeah. Oh my word, that is loud. Don't let me know as we play the game how the audio is. I'll probably ask in the combat portion, because right now we're in cutscenes. But once we get into combat, I'll be like, chat, how's the audio? I'm using the same settings I use for Dragon Quest XI and Tales of Hearts. Star Ocean 2nd Evolution.
Space. The realm of infinite possibility. It has long inspired the dreams of billions. These dreams, countless in number, spread infinitely throughout the universe, though some of these dreams are nightmares. A race of sentient beings from planet Lazonia, discovered in Sector Gamma, declared war on the Terran Alliance, igniting the flames of ferocious warfare across the galaxy. SD-342. The battleship Calnus received a commendation for excellence in command for its victory in the battle against Lazonia. SD-346. The captain of the Calnus and his second-in-command successfully contained a mysterious virus outbreak on the underdeveloped frontier planet Roke.
This is recapping Star Ocean 1.
They were able to prevent the tyrannical G.A. Revorce's diabolical plan to conquer Earth.
There's your recap of Star Ocean 1 if you didn't play it.
Thanks to his achievements, my father was promoted to Admiral at the unprecedented young age of 38. I respected him more than anybody else in my life. I know that being a Federation officer is among the greatest accomplishments anyone can hope to achieve in this universe. But I am my own man. I'm no puppet. I'm not just the son of Admiral Ronix J. Kinney, hero of the Pan-Galactic Federation. So what am I doing here, of all places?
Probably being a protagonist, I would have to guess. Okay, I'm gonna catch up with chat a bit. Cyclone, welcome to stream. Is this different from the one on PS4? You mean till the end of time? This is...
Any change from the pre-landing scans?
Okay, yeah, there is full voice acting. I already said that from the PS1 version. But, yeah, so... This is the second game in the franchise. Star Ocean 1, by the way, that cutscene with, where they showed Ronix and that girl, her name is Elia. Those are Claude's parents. He already said Ronix was his father. Basically, Star Ocean 1, like, not much happens in, but all you need to know is it takes place on the planet Roke, and they're trying to, I'll play Star Ocean 1 again for the channel, definitely. It's gonna be after 6, though, because 6 is coming really close. But, basically, they fight against a stone plague. There's, like, a plague on Roke that's, like, turning people to stone, and they fight against it, find a cure. And that's basically all you need to know. And then Ronix and Elia, the Ronix you saw, and then Elia was the girl with them. Those are Claude's parents. That's basically what that cutscene was getting across. But to answer your question, Cyclone, this is the second game in the franchise. The first game was for the Super Famicom, only in Japan. And then we haven't gotten the first game since the PSP version, which was ported to PS4 recently. I was waiting for Second Evolution to get ported to PS4, but I could not wait any longer. I had to play this, even if it was emulated. So, yeah, that's the first game. The second game was made for PS1, and they remade it for the PSP like they did the first game. So, I'm assuming you're talking about Till the End of Time on PS4. You could be talking about First Departure. That's also PS4, and Last Hope. Dude, it turns out every single Star Ocean is playable on PS4 except the second game. That is just crazy. The second game is the only one not available on PS4. Every other Star Ocean is. I really hope this game gets ported. But yes, this is a Star Ocean game.
No, sir. None of the wavelengths are showing any response. The field resembles a magnetic energy field somewhat, but its exact nature is still uncertain at the moment.
By the way, this game has a weird setting where it's like, in the options menu, you can either like keep the text, you can either not be able to advance the text at all, or if you press the text to advance, it ends the voices, which is a really dumb decision. So right now, I have it on the setting where if I press X, it just doesn't advance the dialogue, so I can't make it any faster, but that won't really matter unless we lose to a boss or something. But there is a setting where you can turn that on, turn message skip on, and you can just end the voices while they're talking. I hate that setting, so I'm using the one where I just can't advance it. But that's fine, because this is a playthrough anyway. I'm watching all the cutscenes.
So it's possible that it's absorbing all the waves from the sensors. Alright, let's try running a spectral analysis on the magnetic waves the field is emitting. Claude, you're a ranking officer now. Use this to protect everyone if something happens.
You were talking about First Departure? Oh, this is very similar to First Departure. Both have recruitable characters. Combat is pretty much the same. You'll see a lot of similarities to First Departure. This game's story is better, though. Yo, I got the phase gun? I got a gun?
What's wrong? Nervous?
Now I just need something to kill.
No, not exactly, sir.
Don't tell me you're already quaking in your boots, Claude. It's not the kind of behavior I expect from an ensign. You can use this phase gun in battle by pressing the special arts button. Don't be afraid to pull the trigger, it might just save your life.
Oh, trust me, I plan to.
No good, Admiral. There's no match with anything in our databases.
Is that right? All right, let's get a closer look at it then.
I'm a little worried about when we get to a battle because the volume looks fine. And there are no audio settings in this game, so the battles might be too loud. Again, I'm gonna ask when we do a battle,
What
which...
could this possibly be? Just why would anyone build something like this here?
We'll need to find a way into the dome first.
All right. All crew, spread out and investigate the area. Stay alert, people. Safety is of the utmost priority.
What are you talking about? In a JRPG, you should always be reckless. Safety is for losers. You best believe my boy Claude here is not gonna be safe. He's a JRPG protagonist. Something's gonna happen. Yo, what's this shot? Actually, I'm gonna talk to these people. That's quite a dome, isn't it, sir? Do you think there's a way to open the entrance? Open sesame, the words of Grandia. There's gotta be some way to open this door. What about this? Actually, I'm gonna talk to Redux first. Claude, why don't you try exploring this area a bit too?
Dad? Admiral?
What is it, Claude? Did you find something?
I think this is some type of control device. Maybe it'll open up an entrance into the dome.
Good job, Claude. Just as I expected. How does it look? Think you can figure it out?
Just give me a little more time and I should be able to. Got it. It's opened.
Wow, didn't even use Open Sesame. What a disgrace.
How's it look in there?
I don't see any sensors or security measures at the entrance. Beyond that, I can't say anything until we actually go inside.
All right, let's proceed inward and begin with the investigation. Look alive, everyone. We don't know what we'll find inside.
Something's gonna eat us and then the game ends. Well, it's been fun. Been fun reduxing this game. It only took me 10 to 20 minutes. I've been assigned to this area, sir, so perhaps you should go explore. Somewhere else. Alright, don't tell me what to do. You can use the phase gun in battle by pressing the special arts button. Good luck, sir. Why are all of them calling me sir? It's because I'm the son of an admiral, but still. Choose the save data option from the camp menu to save your game while touching save points. Revolutionary. I can't believe this game has save points.